Drive.
Yeah. It's similar to the wildlife drive that we do over in Apopka, where there's lots of gators and birds. So we left the house this morning at like 5:05, 5:10, something like that, a.m. And we drove an hour and 10 minutes east, pretty much straight east, over to Titusville, and then over to Merritt Island, and then we went to the wildlife drive. So when we got there, the sun had literally just come up. We got there at sunrise, which is when they open. I think we might have been the first car through this morning.
Yeah, I think we were.
We didn't have a lot of luck this morning, but I did see one bird. I'll put a picture in for you right here. And I'll tell you what it is right here. Because we don't know what it is yet because I didn't identify it. But now we're driving to go see if we can see some manatees. And what's the name of the place we're going?
We are going to the Manatee Observation Deck.
No, I mean, what was the name of the area?
Oh. I mean, on the, other than Haulover Canal.
No, the little, she circled the name of the
Oh, Bears Cove?
Bears Cove. We're going to Bears Cove to the Manatee Observation Deck.
Yeah.
This is a really, really big wildlife preservation area that we're in right now.
Yeah, it pretty much encompasses all of the Cape Canaveral, Kennedy Space Center is almost all wildlife preserve all around the Space Center. So the Space Coast, if you ever watch a launch or think about the Space Coast, just know that the entire area is pretty much a national or federal wildlife preserve.
Yeah.
If you ever worry about, the land or the property or the area being harmed in any way, I mean, there's obviously vibration harm and stuff from the launches, but other than that, the area, they do everything they can to protect the area all around the Space Center.
So we didn't have a lot, like I said, we didn't have a lot of luck with birds this morning. Milton came through.
Yeah,
Hurricane Milton.
just had a hurricane 3 weeks ago.
And the water's still really deep, and so
yeah.
Most of what's called the mud flats there, where there shouldn't be a lot of water standing, there's a lot of water standing. So things like pipers and shorebirds are not over there right now, so we didn't get to see any of that. And I was really hoping I'd see a roseate spoonbill today too, but we didn't see any of those today either. So
yeah, most of the mud flats are not mud flats right now.
No,
they're water flats.
They're marsh. Yeah, they're just Anyway,
but we did see. If you watch our pictures and
I'll put a picture in right here.
Pop up some pictures. We did see wild boar.
Yes.
Yes, I spotted those off in the distance, and I'm like, I kind of did. If you know who OMG Wicks is, I did the what's going on over there. And
phone
sure
activated.
enough, yeah, I pulled up my phone and activated it. And if you have me on Snapchat, you'll see I Snapchatted. But
I had just got done saying I need to be looking off to the left because photos in the sun are a no-go.
Yeah.
And it was towards the sun, but they were off far enough to the front of us that I could actually take pictures. So we got some decent pictures.
Yeah.
But we also agreed that it would be better if we brought the pickup truck because then I could stand up in the bed and take pictures from the bed standing because everything's just a little too low.
Yeah, there's a lot of mangroves around here and a lot of saw palmettos, and so a lot of the mangroves that are inland, they only get about 4 or 5 feet tall, and along with the saw palmettos, and so when you're in a vehicle trying to drive, even though the road is elevated a little bit, it's just enough to where if you get some taller brush, you can't see over it back and behind everything, whereas if you were able to stand in the back of the truck, it would definitely.
Of course, I don't know that I would want to get out of the truck and get into the back of the truck and take pictures of boars either.
Of what?
I wouldn't want to get out of the truck, get into the back of the truck to take pictures of boars.
No. I mean, but if you're in the bed of the truck already.
Yeah, well, then you'd have to drive.
I would, yeah. I thought that's what we decided on, was that I would drive and you would.
We'll have to wait until February.
We were going to get a little chair for her to sit in or something, a bench or something back there for her to sit. I mean, the speed's only 15.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
So we only drove about 5-10 miles an hour the whole time.
Pine Flatwood Trail. I think that one's closed still. Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's a walking trail. It's not closed. Yeah. There's a lot of trails. That's the other thing. There's a lot of trails here. actually open, so we can't even get on the trails because they're still damaged. So, and there's actually some of the beach, the Canaveral Seacoast boardwalks and stuff that are closed too that we can't get on. So
Yeah.
we decided not to actually go to the beach today. We're doing the wildlife refuge.
Yeah. And so the other thing is that even though it's November, remember we're in Florida, and so this time of year when the nights start to cool off, it's actually mosquito season.
Oh my gosh, they're so bad this morning.
More so than during the summer here. Yeah, we had the windows down in the car, and we were getting inundated with, every time we slowed down, we got inundated with mosquitoes.
That was what I was supposed to pick up out of the house before we left. The last thing I was supposed to grab was the bug spray. I bought the kind that my sister told me to get. What's it called? The I don't know what it's called. Picker or something or other. Picky nosy.
It is picaridin.
Sure, turn around so they can see. That stuff.
It's picaridin.
I forgot it. But when we got to the welcome station here at Merritt Island later, after we got done with the wildlife drive,
And it covers
they actually had it, which
Zika,
was amazing
West
to
Nile
me.
virus. It covers all of them.
Because most places just have deep kind of mosquito
dengue
stuff.
fever. In case you're worried about dengue fever here
I'm
in
more
America.
worried about Zika than anything else down here with
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Yeah.
But anyway, the mosquitoes were really, really bad this morning. So before we could get on any trails and go actually walking, we had to get some stuff. Because we were gonna walk. Part of the wildlife drive that we took this morning has a 1/4-mile little trail on it. And we were gonna walk on that and couldn't. We would have gotten packed off.
We would have been, I was about to say the same thing. We would have been hauled off into the underbrush, and you would have never seen us again.
Yeah. The mosquitoes would have grabbed a hold of us and just taken us away.
Yeah.
But so anyway, we got the bug spray, and then when we were at the what's the place called? The Welcome Center.
The Welcome Center.
We took some video there, which was nice. So we'll put some of that into.
The Refuge Visitor Center.
We'll put some of that video into from where we walked around. We took some really cool pictures there. There was we saw some, I don't know what the red berries are that we saw, but there's these red berries, and then we saw these beauty berries.
Yeah, the beauty berries.
And then there was some
Which
lantana.
we have some of those. We have some of those growing in our backyard along our fence.
Our shed, yep. And then there was
beauty berries.
some of this lantana, and I'm trying to
Saw
remember
a
what
few
else.
different daisies.
Oh, and this bee.
Yep, she caught a bee finally.
I've been trying to get a decent picture of a bee forever.
Where it connects right here. See how that goes straight up like that?
Yeah.
This I believe is the saw palmetto.
Okay.
I believe. I'll have to look at the pictures again. The other one, it was the other kind of palm. But on the other one, here, this is a better. The saw palmetto is like a straight branch like that, a straight leaf.
Yeah.
But the other one, right about that spot there, where it fans out, there's a straight line that goes across.
Oh. Okay.
So that's the difference. Or I'll have to look again. Or the saw palmetto might be the one that has the straight line across it. This might be the other.
The other way around.
Yeah, this might be the other palm. I'd have to look it up.
drawbridge. This drawbridge is closed, so let's see. This is the drawbridge that's closed, so I need to turn right here.
Oh, it's over there. The Manatee Observation Deck is over there.
Turn left, not right. All these people are up here trying to get across the drawbridge, not realizing that the drawbridge is closed because there's no sign saying road closed.
Yeah.
It just is, the drawbridge is just up. And it's going to stay up because it's closed until February of 2025.
Which is still 3 months away.
And there's no signage that says road closed, nothing like that. And these poor people don't know it, and they're just sitting up there waiting for the bridge to go down. So we did that earlier from the other side, and then we had to drive an hour around to get over to this side.
So if you work for the federal parks, you need the information along that signage would be a huge benefit.
Yeah, it really would. So now we're at the Manatee Observation Deck.
Yeah.
And we might actually get to see some manatees if we're lucky.
If we're lucky.
And we're going to park the car and we're going to walk up there and see what we can see.
Hey everybody.
That was really cool.
It was. That was really amazing. We just both kind of not only afford a bucket list of living down here, but it's something I probably wanted to do ever since I was a little kid.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was like a lifelong.
Like you see them in a zoo, and they're cool in the zoo. But that was amazing.
Seeing manatees out in the wild.
There were so many of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
That was really cool. Definitely, if you're in Florida on the East Coast, on the Atlantic side, go to the Intercoastal Waterway and see the manatees, because that's neat.
It's really sad everything that they've done to try to protect them. That almost every single one of the manatees that we saw down there had some type of prop injury on its back, where it's been struck by a boat at some point or another in its life. So, yes.
We're going back to the Black Point Wildlife Drive because now it's 3:15 in the afternoon, and the birds are supposed to become more active in the afternoon. So we're going to try it again this afternoon. I really want to find a roseate spoonbill because we don't have those in the middle of the state. They're shorebirds. So here we are, going back through. Once again. This is the little wildlife trail that we didn't get to walk on this morning because of the mosquitoes. Oh, look at you. Look right here.
Snowy egret.
Just sitting there, just by the side of the road. Such an exciting name.
Wild bird trail.
You're so clever.
You're wondering where we're going. We're going to this bird blind over here. You can't really see very well. There it is. It's right there. We'll go to a bird blind thing. And they have one for the east facing and the west facing, so no matter what time of day it is, you can take pictures. Because you can't take pictures pointed into the sun. So yeah, it's so pretty over here. Yeah, you can see the other bird blind is up there to the left of the screen. That's where it just came from. Well, that was a bust. There's no birds back here today.
No, there's Pokemon though.
Oh, that's good. At least Grandpa's catching something. Because Grandma didn't catch anything except some wind for her hair. I just can't believe there's not a bird back here. Not a single one. I mean, when I say there's no birds back here, I mean there's not even any little tiny birds back here. It's really bizarre. Alright, well there's people coming, so I'm going to stop filming for now. So I don't want to look like a weirdo. Oh, I'm sorry. I found one. Let me pause and I'll show you. I found one. What I found was a diving duck. And right about the time I turned the camera around, he dove. So now you can't even believe me because he's gone. He's underwater. He was out there, but now he's underwater somewhere out there. And you can't see him. If I stand here long enough, he might come back up. Maybe. But that's where he's at, is underwater. And they're really hard to catch because they like to go underwater. So yeah, I can't even catch him for you.
No.
Oh, there's a bird.
Yeah.
There's one bird. And he's gone. We were only driving anywhere between 10 and 15 miles an hour, but it would take us forever to get through this video if I kept going at regular speed. So here's a little time lapse for you.